Hello YouTube, we are back for another upload. How to build the ultimate comic collection on a budget. Now, I really like these uploads and there's only so many tips that I can give, but I can give you examples of using the tips that I employ to build the ultimate comic collection on a budget. Everyone knows who pays bills and goes shopping and goes to the supermarket that things are out of control. Things are very expensive in my opinion. Groceries, restaurants, it's just not a good time for those who live on a budget, for those who want to collect comics and see that things are so expensive that you cannot dedicate extra funds to buy things like comics and other hobbies that you pursue. So if you want to do it, I say, why not? Let's try to do it on a budget. Let's try to do it where we can get things to add to the PC and we don't break the bank. And this book in particular, and I probably say this with all the books I purchase, but this one in particular, I am very happy to get. And I want to do a shout out to my good friend, Mike Night Tiger, because he actually sent me the listing on eBay telling me that the book was up for sale, and he pointed the book in my direction. And thank you, Mike, because as I told you when we spoke on the phone, I am very excited in getting this book, and it's going to be a future conservation project. It is a golden age book, as you will see shortly. And I don't know how this seller taped all of this, so this is a little tricky. You have to be careful once you see tape. And I don't know, it looks like he really went to town with tape, and that I don't like. But what are you gonna do? Not everyone is the best at packing books. The seller did pack it nicely to make sure it wouldn't get damaged by using cardboard, but once you use all this tape, it's no bueno in my opinion. Okay, so looks like I freed it up. Let's remove the tape so I could flip it around. Okay, so the book in question, is Action Comics. And this is Action Comics number 91. And it is from, or a cover date, December 1945. So you may look at this and I'm sure there's glare. Let me check. Let's get it out of the bag so we can get rid of the glare. So you may look at this and you may say, wow, that looks like a World War II cover, because you have a gun or an anti-aircraft gun, and Superman is punching it, and it is going back and hitting the bad guys. And the bad guys are not military men. They are just regular bad guys. And look at this art. A little piece came off here, which is fine. And I also want to give another example of why you don't use regular tape, because it looks like somewhere the tape pulled some green off of the cover during its life. So use painter's tape, guys. So how does this fall under the classification of how to build an ultimate comic collection in a budget? Well, it's twofold. The first is that this book was listed on eBay right here, originally for $125 or best offer. It is complete minus the pieces that are missing on the cover, and they're pretty big pieces. So what I did was I shot an offer of $75 immediately, and that was $50 less than what the seller was asking, and the seller accepted my offer. So I got this book for $75, a Golden Age Superman Action Comics from 1945. And I was very happy. Now, this is a valuable book. There's one right now, as you can see, on eBay through my comic shop. It's a 5.0. It's a very high or mid-grade. They're asking $1,550. One recently sold. It's a 4.5, and it sold for $548. Here is the listing, and it was a sale of $548. So in my opinion, getting this book for $75 is definitely a steal. And the second prong to building an ultimate comic collection on a budget is you have to look at times for lower grade books. So we do have tape on the spine. There is a sticker in the middle of the cover on the bottom. This was from Sacramento, California. I don't know. It looks like someone tried to remove it, a portion of it, but a portion is still on. So we're going to remove this. There's tape on the spine, tape going down right here by the eye in the Action Comics. But the majority of the graphics with Superman punching the anti-aircraft gun, or just a long gun, a long-range gun, is still there. So I'm very happy with it. And you have to look, guys, at times for low-grade books. And there it is. The spine is taped on, so I really can't peruse the book that much because I want to keep the graphics as they are. So let's thumb through it and get a nice look on the inside and look at this beautiful Action Comics from 1945. And I've been really enjoying and liking the Action Comics during the war years, and I've been picking a lot of them up here and there, and I'm going to continue to pick them up because they're definitely a period and title that I want to start collecting. So this is a beautiful book. The tape, look at that ancient tape. Just by flipping the page, the tape came up and it is coming loose off of the cover. So ancient tape, in my opinion, is a lot easier to remove, and I probably can remove a lot of this tape by taking my time, and hopefully I'll be able to save the graphics. And when I see books like this, these are books, in my opinion, that are calling out for conservation, because without the conservation, they are going to essentially fall apart in the future, and we want to try to conserve these beautiful Golden Age gems from World War II or the 40s. So, thank you for stopping by. Make offers is the tip of the day. Offers, offers, offers. Always make offers if an offer is available. Number two, if you can't afford a high-grade book, there's nothing wrong with getting a low-grade book. And you'll be able to increase your collection. You'll be able to expand your collection with nice vintage books that you couldn't pick up if they were not in a low grade. So tell me what you think. Tell me if you like the book. Hit the thumbs up. Make a comment. Subscribe if you're not. And stay